I'm Tobazi, the host, and I'm here with the Vice President of the City Campus, Coordinator.
Speaker, City Campus, Danielson.
Alright. Guys, I'm here with questions for you from the students of Luana who have been inquiring about some things and they used an anonymous link to share the questions they have. So the first question is, why is there no TV for the guys to be watching sporting activities like the other universities do?
Okay, thank you so much for the questions. If I have to answer that, in a way, it should sound really more attendees, like I mean, more voices between the student union and body.
Yeah, of course.
Uh, Having a TV would be at Azonian and Pila, right? It was one of our burning issues when we think a kind of fight for each and every time. Think of management and stuff. Because tikayanasisa soipi mu constitution zitunga zimene zichazanalembera kuti zimene zidakhala nazo komano it was just a wale yonena kuti malo configuration ya malo ndiomwe tinalibe chifukwa ke tikayanasisa mu cafeteria yomwe timakhaonera kuti titha kukhala tv imene muja mumonera it's a business place, not a school's property, right? So kind of we should configure the place first. Tikambirana data mna business many more most tikambirana with the student union and the management. Could at least we should share the place. Each and every agreement you make it's supposed to be between the management and the people who the business minimum. After that, we have tinga kali with can what the chief image of modern so far we are at a phase in which the Mabanga guy agree about the place. Right? So that means soon or later, we should buy a TV as a candy entertainment place.
Komano business besirabo. Sporting activity sokuli mpira makhabote. Anthu atawumonera mina faida mucha. Komanso timathakuona mu restaurant anthu amathakhali TV kumagulisa zinthu bwinobwino koma zinthu kumatiraso bwinobwino zoti anthu azoneera. So I don't get it. Komanso it's been a while mipira nango kuchitika kalekale pa city campus. How come till now we haven't done anything?
Okay, if you have to leave business aside, we have entertainment and sporting activities, right? Yes, of course, mpira utani majika each and every weekends on it. Komano, we should consider as we could want to judge. Amapida mala mena chao. Ye jama kaudi aspect in the business, right? Aspect is in the anima students in the sangas. After would raise mana gabino mene bujagu. I got the TV dia. After would na good fun. So we are trying to avoid that. For that means that students are good fun. Sakura jabuja do the Afghanistan. After na get you zawa it's their own personal thing. Then if you were trying to avoid this factor, okay, student has it without saying good fun. Right? That's why you go think about the place. You have to think about the place. If you careers too, the student should go here. Again, channel you phone or talk about wrestling, soccer, or whatsoever. Right? As a and more other activities in Gadi, we have to make that place an environment for students. Everybody has to come to an agreement between for that place.
Alright. For the second question now.
Yeah.
Tosi tukumaona antu kwambi my first years awumazaza mu classes. Even if I overcrowding kwambi. There was like the way forward to bring us overcrowding kwa udidi kulinda my first years. Also there's been like maruma zona zokuti intake yamawa antu atawonezedwa. There was like the way forward kwambi kubanga zokuti antu because I had like a friend over I'm a follow the class I'm with the class in Azaza from on a lecture class. Later concern.
Okay, thank you so much for that question. And that concern has been a concern since the opening of this previous semester, where now what happens is since Laura is like we're gonna say 4 body university, yeah. There's us, there's OTL, there's Moon, and there's MSU. So the issue is city campus has always been an extension of right? Komano years when I go in Nigeria, now the issue was the student who did in. So in the previous intake, the director and the other university had another one which is if they know with that essential now audio blog in where 18. Then as a course of this issue of Uganda tibide binabonga sabide sabizuli kumene mjabo analyze asili campus kabela analyze director kuli atakutenga anaja asibira kumene chikuwa arrangement yambirira inali kuti ana omwera bwira baba iwo wazikafuta kumene ina kama ngabira kali ikhala kumene kumaliza za malezi ndiyeno hali yokuti city campus funded by zinthu zina zimunga kuli audio ija ifunding yawo imakhala kuti sinayisijawo chikuita dangamino pambano zawo zakatwala mu project kamanga audio imakhala yajamujamu anamanga campus imene ija campus yatumala alipo mabasibo wano kudazaziko ndio mama and it is the university that has to do that but now the issue is they are taking more students so if the next intake is coming the arrangement of those students going to area 18 has to be there no matter what because we can't keep on going like this. And I know that when I put here, of course, they will work with other medical you was another and then take it on a big direction. If they are open to good no matter what, the next intake they have to move to the campus. It won't be us, it will be them.
Alright. Yeah. And so apparently, and Fusa, could you know that the president was Julian Jan?
Like the president body, me and the president.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's a constitution. And constitution meaning Maro's winner is from the president, Bagana, the director of communication. Now, president Chiragi Banga overseas. Actually, Joseph Jamu official legacy. Monga president, the Monga president, Singapore just sports trip, asport akababa amatribu awo kaya India akababa ubenia yake zitu zake zibeka modani motani mabuno musekeo kunga the high office chira tu lumukiza management data kudade bese sebeba student body muso anaja akayuti at least they understand like the whole issues of us as a union because if there is no one to answer to it, it's like constitution, it's like government over. That we couldn't be president, just from the no government is in the budget. They feel that the over the chair to say, United States answer to us, almost a fail to where to these guys. Yeah.
The explanation you know as a Madam President, of which I'm going to ask after the commission break because that's some of Saturday. Yeah. So let's have a commission break, guys. Welcome back, people.
Thank you.
Okay, so Madam President.
Yes.
Courtney. Now, who's as though within the name of
Sawawi? Yeah.
Yeah, the explanation you want to be actually, the people have to.
Yes, the people.
Then. Munafura uzazobuti inonda mine makazi uri mubona mine zintu zigenda union chani
yeah
sizingaji dige without you guys like looking into it
yes
ndeno bama bwa madando obuti matize za makolana
yes
antu amafusa ngodi muri better table obuti matize kuri mabanga soda wa modani.
Yes.
And then ngadi emails nizoma kazori mukuziona.
Yes.
Ndera intebo yo ngadi bomma kazori mubona zura baba ndozo kusempana ntebo yani. Ezi. Ndura bobo inyonga ni president noni makanira nao like with the union lazima futa iyo ndio mtu kuvuta ni. The first question.
Yeah.
The second one. Marinyongi ngadi link between the management and the students, right?
Yeah.
The question being the invoice. It's a huge inconvenience for the students.
Yeah.
For your you also could say invoice and then the fee itself, right?
Yes.
And one is wapura. But Antamadan do my orientation and my finger up and give way, but then Antambi is good.
Yeah.
neno pembo kusimna tiganize wote mugambane nawo zoti zizingopita mine zinaika lidali.
Okay.
You can choose it out to start responding to.
Okay. I'm gonna start with timetable. It's school. We know everything is timetabled.
Yeah.
And something that we should all know is that if also like union, tima kandi schedule yatu yazitumu zimaindira. Tikakaita kuholiday kuja timakena kuti wina aliyense office yake tinaizo tinomafuna azapange azarani azipange present apange compile, we call it a schedule of events. So our schedule of events, yes, it was crashing a lot last semester. I'm I was seeing it and it was not good. We'd have 3 events in a single weekend. Some of the factors that were influencing this: number one, nzezo kuti events planned kuti apangidwe manifest kuti tipange event pamakhazi zosiyana-siyana ndio wapeza kuti kuli delays, kuli financial delays, kuli booking delays. Ndio munthu umatha kukhala kuti date yomwe anayika event wina date yomwe also asports anayika event peza zuri mwina china chake chinachitika, mwina the transport issues and things like that, asports they maybe had to shift to a later date. Date yomwe bangida shift ija date yoti RD anali event yake. So there's that kind of booking delays and things like that. Another thing is we have Ifeo Monga Union, Monga School, to be honest. Sometimes, most of the time, we rely on other people to finance our things. No, for example, like an ED or like a sports director, you won't need the plan. It's sponsor wagona mufikira. Sponsor wagona uzora ine siku limeno nzaran sizatega. Shift your thing. It's shift iweyo basiru nanga ungamule se sponsor sunga munganire nanga misende upempa beggars can be choosers. So that you go there and then you have to reschedule to the day that your sponsor has seen but it's okay, and then you're rescheduling to the day that when I would sports trip. Then like delaying and booking issues, but the sponsorship issues. So it's a really big problem. And for our campus that is very small, and for the second one, the invoice system. One thing I should say to the student union board, to the student board about it, to be honest, there are certain things that management tells us in like a top-down way. It's not a discussion. It's not something we can go and say, hey, you know what, what's going on? Why did you just do that? No. There is so many issues where we have to sit down and be like, okay, Basi, Nanga, let's try to talk to you about it. Tell us why you did this. Why didn't you talk to us about it? Why do you see Woody? This is the best thing that you can do. We are students as well. Not so famous students. So affect it. So now I'm we'll talk to you about it. Or let's just liaise. And how you could be that, for example, the 2-5 issue that was the previous semester, and then they came now with this invoicing issue. The invoicing issue came to holiday makumbukira, and I posted up a group here too. We have a group with the director of student affairs. He came, he posted, we saw, we started questioning right there, and this man is a witness. And Dosi also asked the group where he was so and I know imwe mungopanga izizi ndeifeyo timvesesa bwanji why tiri holiday 2 mangotuza nkhani yokutaita 3 muna uli invoice ndi NBS muna uli ndi system zambiri simunatifotokozere. We asked them for orientation, and I remember the time that we asked for orientation kapena the question that we were asking anatumiza chilink china chake link chimenecho nanisoni nachitumiza kwathu because nanisoni sininkamvesesa ndinachitumiza kwathu ndayamba kufusa kuti amagayi kuda kufotokoza kuti chana papa takhala pamwe pajavura khala tachimvesesa kuti akoma izizi zikufunika orientation because you can't just say good if a link is up. And as you can see, there's still so many issues with that invoicing system. But we can force them, governor convince them to go back to the old way. That's impossible because, as I've said, they're top-down people. If we are the bridge, we do talk to them on behalf of the student union. I mean, the student body. We talk to them about the invoicing thing. We talk to them about the 2-5. We talk to them about this. But if they have set their minds on Chintu, so it's only far that we can go, yeah. In the future, I'm sure when Joseph process chikata, it's going to be a good thing. It's going to mean some inconveniences. Kama chifua udi ajiamba kumini, kumoso anajiamba modi sisimusa tusijugenda bwini. Yeah.
Chabwino takumvani. Fusolina. Abudi the constitution imanazo kuti ukalipira 50% umakazi oli a registered student komano bama nenedwaso zokuti umaina ulipire 25 ya registration nde anthu afunsa kuti kweni because makazi oli zikuenda bwanji. Are we registered because we have paid 50%? Kabina, we have paid the 2,000 Malawi kwacha.
Okay, so we are registered because we paid the 2,500. Yeah.
Ndeno nde bwanje ngata baba mina kunena nazo kuti the 31 days limene kunoti bangi za fees.
Yes.
Komano anthu ndo registration yokuti abanga register for the 2,000 abanga kale.
Okay. Abanga register because of 2,500. Komano they have 31 days of fees. What's the difference? Registration. Okay, so issue omo iwana bwirisa 2,500 abura tusanga banga register because tusanga biriga 50% on time. Komazanga ibiriga so yose. They pokala basa now know it's better would bangi introduce 2,500 could at least kuma podo my lectures my students you kamena podo ya school yose luana mwana zikala registered. So they introduced 2,500. Now with this new system 2,500 will be taking us 2 weeks and the 50% of the fees will be taking us for 31 days. I would in that way could muntu zikhaso ndi ampota imodi wabanga register 25 kuti wabanga register ngati munaso kwanisa kulipira 50% udani ukhala kuti at least you're registered but still it goes now it goes on to be like okay so what's the reason, right? What's the reason of the 25? Because at the end of the day mudi tsikira people zakauti sitinalipira 50% so I don't know sinufuna nkanga nipanga conspiracy theory koma ini mu understanding yanga I don't know the 25 because if you didn't know the 25 mungweresa and fees zazilipira muzi waso ndefe tinanaura khala ndiona kuti tizikhala modani and then this new system came up right now it's like you have to pay 50% no matter what by the time of mid-semester exam because if you don't pay 50% you're not going to be registered but they still have the 25 so it's like the 25 and the 50% by mid-semester it's functioning as the same thing. Because if you think about it, 50% of fees by mid-semester, 25. Because mutagwena bangi register no matter what, you know?
Okay. Tuina ziuza na chungamo makai. If you suri once we tinamba student union, that means we student nasia wakala, right? The first one student umudi wano. Mendi ne wano schools nane kuningamba jimozi. So tigambe jonji makai 25 jet podu uza ifeo sana nguruza in corners of registration is concerned sana mizani the anagamba so something about missing grades. Okay, my missing grade aja amajidiga for yen most of the time zima bizigana kuti no tigangana kaligali it kuti muntu kale registered student umene uri kawabirika 50% of the fees and zimajitiga kuti walemba mid semester usana bange register. Why? Because 50% sunalemba. It's more likely kuti grade ya wage ya mid semester sikaigidwa. That's the truth about it. Tadusa mid semester ugalemba end of semester 50% jamuna so sunamalize. And amadika uri having a favor to us aruza kuti no okay munibile maybe 25% kabya munibile 70% abakabena menes mwanisa lembani magalata. All right? My consideration is jana ya school kuti banga consider fail. Alright, it's not one of the bad part of the management. Amadiba go consider. Zigabizano maiswa jaruga kuli missing grade timamba udandaula. My system watu sali bwino chen. Well we know kuti minimal mid semester unaweza na bange register. Unaweza na malize fees. Alright. So kindijanaji bwirisano kuti okay, what if we bring about registration fee? Right? Kusonyeza kuti registration fee ugabiriga you are a registered student. Although it's active. Alright, so now the fees my report is what it's active. Alright, Pamene Vajabano grant on it can be secret just because an within 31 days thing when it's a cover will be 50%. This isn't a take. They know what isn't a take. Alright, command the one and see okay at least about cover 50% just one is command your registered student. Right? That means chances are more likely Akukan is in fees Jamaman the next semester, but your grade was what was secured. No, zina consider with that kind of what in mind and initiative. Take one of the okay, Mokaroma 50% fees. I mean, it's one of the Malamola school woman. ndiramulo ndakalekale 50% muwena mubereki, alright, because tikuyenera kudziwaso kuti our school ndimalonga kuti imalipira zinthu zambiri, it has cost, alright. It's forced kunena kuti inuyo mubereke ndalama kuti ma services ena ako aziyenda. Without our money even school isingamaenda, alright. Ndi pressure je makhala it's both sides. Iwo akakhala pressure jikwachulukira amayipanga kwa ife kuti amagayi tapereka ni fees, mona ife pressure jite maitenga kuipisa kwa makolo, alright. Ndi uku madandolo amakhala aliko to the management isu madandolo amakhala aliko. If you see kuti you have talked ndi mwena madam Pegula or such, right, muzakhala basi ndi muzamvesisa so kuti kanga liso magezo asamakhala yani very pressurized because of that matter, right. So these two things in end inaona ngawiri it's a good way komano zinangokhala kuti presentation yake inayotani sinaende bwa.
Alright.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Tabwino. Welcome again, guys.
Thank you.
I have 2 more questions. Yoyamba, you want to officer the sanitation. My issues of hygiene, kwambiri madoile. Kwambiri kwa kamena mayuza ma lecture room ama dandaula. Zimiro nzela mpana ku 1 or 2 madoile mafungo. De antamana zomesa bali magayi zamene ama inoga zitandiza ngati mbaya usama na ngati zintu.
Alright, okay, ukhondo ndovula kuna kuliposi nanji kumalayo kuno kutsana mizani kuma tiyali yankho icho ngamwe tiyambe ku ma toilets amene ali ma lecture rooms ngati awawa, right. Nkhani makhalabo first of all titaonena so kuti it's a bit of responsibility ya management, right. Chifukwa chani probably ina iso mwe school mapanga linked aini yakewo alandodiwa amakhala asira manja ma management kutanthauza kuti kuonongeka kwena kulikonse school imeneko kwanza, maona it. So zimapezekana kuti let's say we had an issue, let's say Mr. Social fair director anapita kumene kuchakuka nena kuti okay magayi tufuna kuti konse ma toilets unongeka stuff like that kuko also kuna unongeka kuna leakage sometime zinapezekana kumene kuchakuno office kuja kupita tikonza anango auza one alandodali kuti akangotseka madzi kuti asamatulukeso and that blow up unokupezeka kuti kunamba no zimafungo chenchen you get. So timaona kuti there is kugona wina wake kumwe nako management wathu when it comes to this place because malipozi yonera mapita siri kusoti amafuna tidziza way kuti mwina tizapanga pressure kuti ife ndi tivuta pano ndikonzera stuff like that because timapita kupita kone timapita and end of the day timoneka kuti ndife amene siri kupangapo kanthu student union especially us class student union siri kupangapo kanthu chanchani you get koma ayi timakhala mwe kuti kupita we are trying our best takonzani zinthuzi chanchani you get amapeza kuti mwina so anthu au management usabikisa ntchito so those kind of ma toilets this amakhala alibe nazo ntchito mwene wo fungo chisina mapanga affect makhala alibe nazo ntchito you get. So nkhani nyongonera kuti mwina feel kapena we should use another way how we can communicate to pressurize them kuti okay chinthu mwina apapaziwena kuti 2026 nyowa ngati simupanga ife ndi tifuta kwambiri pamalo pano mwina that way
it's gonna get them pressured. Yeah,
zisochitika komano ife ndi taisisa kwambiri
ndino mugeze umuntu bangaya like muna uri mutobeza another way forward when mungababa pressurize madezi
muruze ndinoyo a student community kuti ife dithabanga yani kuti
komano
ndibange because
makai ineyo monga speak it ine ndikuganiza nyowa makai makai ngamufuna kuti zinthu ziyende pamalo pressure imafunika
osama over
anthu ajeti situnena kuti pressure nena kuti yedu kugendana chigawo yani jadi kwani okay pressure jonena kuti iwo aja makaso ndi ntchito zambiri maonera ndi
procrastination
chikamachitika kuti anawo ati athandizabe atapena mukangotseka kai for the meantime ndi pangapi zinthu zimakhala zolinga nthawi kumanduka pressure gacha umozi kungopita magezi 7 nake mapanza ina kabwinabwina chakungonera kuti afe kufuna kuti chithu chimundani kuti konzeri
because so although I felt ngamapita kwa landlord uted ndiri kuti management ngakhairi representative ngati ndakayange ngati pite ndindani kwa landlord yemweyo aone kuti abweratu ni management simakhazosiyana because ife landlord uja tinapanga ndika relationship naye timapita kamuza zinthu sizikuyenda komano titakhala kuti kupita ndi management representative kuti atiperekeza kapena tapita ndi ujenina yake iye ujasogweza kuzitengera serious kuti ndikonzi because matoileto kusekwa nayo kunongeka we had reports ma lectures kumadandaulira ma classroom zitosakhala bwino zina zake mle muna nyoyo kwa nyoyo dimwina
exactly
ndomwe ngati so good.
Okay, Chapino. Lastly, finally, guys, in your overview as the union mukaona last semester kwambili mwabanga bushani malinga na ndizimena ndio mwabanga promise like ntaya ma campaigns.
That's a very, very big question. I feel like I can't even answer it on behalf of every single office. Because every single office had goals. Everything. Yes, okay. So I don't remember manifesto in Aliese. Komano for some of them, most of them, they achieved a certain thing in their manifesto.
1 or 2.
Yeah, I could say 1 or 2. But I guess so. Your office, what did you?
Okay,
Let's
talk about my office first of all. Okay, in the end ndinaona kuti campus FAO in information distortion yambili kwambili. Timaona ngati kuti kunalese wa union is responsible kuti abwerese china a change. Koma timaiwala kuti some other people are when ungabweresa a service. You get? Nde kunalese timaona ngati okay, atawa wanora bweresa change, publications abweresa no kuti chikamenya chopsha, chiti. But it doesn't work like that, on it. So, ku manifesto kuja, mwina so my aspirants amena kubwera wa AMV from this, alright? Mukamapanga ma manifesto and guys, don't get too cocky. You don't know many zimakalira. We were one of those.
Yeah.
And but nobody kubanga witness. We were guy. It's not a simple issue.
Yeah.
We were energized, alright? Or even I was one of the guys I'm going to speak younger than I am club. I was very energized to one beat. My guy, a talk show, my suggestion box and stuff like that. It's been also in Nagam. You get? Commandos and others are going to figure over ground with our management and stuff. The problem we are not the union guys. The problem is the management, how they see us to a sequential branch. Chuma mabanga expect ifeo tizingonena utenga timenyeka open again guys that table ati uzi kuti ndabwera nokubwera chasala chatikala ndile and stuff. Amaona urabura kwenchito. Yona mandike kwambiri. And atifuse so kuti fans moyendesa bwanji morani. Right? So nikanena kuti achievement achievement ajirika. Right? My guys are fightira. And zinthu zinaso zingoneka kuti it's in process. Right? Sizinaambiki, yes. Because tinakagamba kunkhani security. Kubwera security. Alright, it's in process. Tikukanga kuti zinthu zese zikuteke fanya sizinabwere. It's a service. It's constructed kuti iyende ine hilaki. We know we talked about extending library hours. Yet another vomeneza.
With security in the library as well.
So mutu akona kuti a couple of things zavomenezedwa. Umaona inake kuti abange zinthu ndamenisa nada. That's why we are saying some pleasure. Ndiofunika kumene kujaku ifela bangaliyalezi mezo zomojedwa.
Komano at least imbepo zofunika dokubangazo zoti zazibuzibuzi kanatheka. Ndokumbukira eneo social welfare kaya mali. Analonjeza zota zaika zebra cross.
I
don't know ngazina yankidwa boka yakujani.
I remember that. That's an issue. So there's a whole underlying issue, the zebra cross. Our campus, as I said earlier, another question is not supposed to be here for a long time. 1, 2, Agudi Sewa M1 had a bit of city, and I was already so many if it was going to expand.
Sure.
The zebra crossing, if it's so going to expand, the movement the biggest zebra crossing for what? So campus and we eventually going to move. So that's why they couldn't do a zebra crossing. But then we talked about it with management as well. We asked them, why isn't the zebra? Why can't we do the zebra crossing? It's as easy as that. And that's the issue. The road there is going to be expanded, so they can't put a zebra crossing.
In also
from the Longwe city zone
most of the union plans they were not feasible the campus, you know.
Exactly, that's the issue.
Okay, sanagatika because of the environment. All right, ndeti ungobempa kudi one of the people amene akubwera aiveseseka campus ya kuti ndi urani and change yo akamena kuti fedi zabwisa chakula zidzo kuti change yodi ndi uthika because you can bring up another a certain change kunena kuti ine ndizapanga chakuti komano it's not capable sizingateki kuti pakampasi pano zichitike. So people are not in my big dreams and until munasangalala munavuta because they had big dreams komano those dreams are not feasible pakampasi pano sangateki. So yeah, know your campus, know it very well with the management, then do your things with it
and try your best. If you have a goal or a dream, right? Well, so the institution is such bank. For example, we are here right now because our director of publications had a goal. He had a dream before he entered this thing. And it's been really hard. It's been so hard to get to a point where it was not done. So another thing is you need to diversify it. But you do give up. My priorities. No matter what it is, for example, the social fair directors, they shared with me how they didn't achieve everything. Kumano, at least they got some scholarships for people. Who are linking the sponsors are so umango ina ubange shafu my priorities. I would this is done, this is take. My night is joke, Gigi, take. Yes.
Like from initially we were disappointed. But I don't have visa on me.
Enough for Rosetta and face a campus yao.
Okay, remember I was a man now we are now from Banga Queen Mire. But you know, tired teacher. Yep. Yeah, tired. Remember I was a man now from women. I'm out here. What's about the yard? From your experience,
yeah. Even I don't know and I'm asking you so the DOP the akale wundi intawe yonena kuti we should introduce a certain program for the aspirants. First of all, to let them know campus and second of all, we should let them know the communication between the management and the union.
Exactly.
Right? If you had an hour without knowing this thing,
nobody told us anything.
That's why it's first semester fair so lame kwambili nanga zitsibu. Kiyo sama agaruze manguti yesi bwana kina kona zazokra yesi bwana chikanga tsagwira baba. You get? So if you don't kunena magaya njene kuti mukamalo union, all right? If you the biggest change for the as a whole union, it's a change of the perspective kuti magaya as your union timarani maso tingarani with our service.
It's a academy story. We understand.
As it's you. So we are bringing a service change to the union. Could the union if you follow the system is actually vigilant.
Exactly.
Desires with seminars makalida about the money, about China just makai. Asana even so with Asana winning, all right, on set thousand. Dimade. Mugamma manifesto in a good as many capacity. A change will be there because what allow with knowledge and intelligence. We can work like this, we can do things like this and like that. A change will come, but that change has to come with a mindset change, guy. Mindset change you fail initiate. So that's the thing. I mean, think about it. Think always.
Komanso akalozi bereka kwambiri because number one, this thing is a volunteer job. Inenabira kwa beola kana ndifotokozera kuti ichichi ndi ma volunteer. Munabanga volunteer kuti kupange chinthu ichichi. So go with the mindset kuti ine ndikuzibereka, I'm working for the people no matter what. Gakutukwana, kauna sizienda, kama kunena, kapena mwina ku management ja kukhumudwitsa zonena zina zake. It's a volunteer thing. Iwe onga you're going, go please with all your heart. Could you want to learn, you want to grow, you want to help the people that are here in the student body. That's what I can say.
So there you have it, everyone. Mazin Vilanoka, the office has minimum money, anonymous link Panjai, and then everything. So thank you guys for making it here.
The weekend.
Thank
you, lovely host. It was very nice. Very good questions. I hope next time more people ask more things for the next people who are going to be on this podcast.
Yeah, my spell. My spell. One indeed.
I'll put it in my spell.
Coming for you.
Yes.